round yet. Let's go. Come on, Mike. There we go. Using those legs now. Good. Stay in your stance. Stay in your stance. Stay low. Stay ready. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Come on, Mike. Yes, sir. Get that ring off. Good. Stay low. Stay ready, Mike. Stay low. Stay ready. Hey, come on, Mike. There we go. Yes.
What more you do is just extras. Mike go home today, happy, confident, and knocking out. I did my thing. Now he's gonna do conditioning. Can you imagine one more round? You're gonna feel tired, exhausted. No, we did 4, and now we go to do something extra now. Yes.
I was minding my business. He challenged me.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing an extra large. It looks like I can wear large now.
Looking good, man. Still looking scary.
Mike Tyson was caught on Netflix cameras, training relentlessly ahead of a potential showdown with Floyd Mayweather Jr. The legendary fighter is seen pushing past his limits, displaying incredible power, discipline, and raw determination. Every moment inside the gym feels intense, almost intimidating, reminding everyone just how dangerous Tyson can still be.
Today was the day he's supposed to rest, and then he called all of us to come here because he decided to train. My opinion was the best decision. This is the way Mike, handle the things. He's supposed to rest, but he changed the idea, and you're here to push him.
Mike Tyson trains with incredible intensity, driving every muscle past its limits while maintaining unwavering focus. His movements stay sharp, his punches explode with power, and his determination stands out throughout the grueling session, showcasing the mindset of a true warrior.
You're looking in phenomenal shape. You look shredded. You're supposed to fight Floyd next month, correct?
Yeah. Next month from now, we're ready, whatever.
How do you beat the shoulder roll? He's 50-0.
Huh?
How do you crack the shoulder roll?
Shit happens, you never know. Established my importance in the boxing world more so than the amateur, than the professional fighting, because this is the future. Mike Tyson got a great name, and that's over. That's gone. It's really bad and all that, that's gone though. This is the future. The kids don't understand that they're the future. They look at the great Mike Tyson. No, their turn is coming soon. By having the experience in the fight that come earlier. But their turn is coming where guys are going to say, wow, you're the man. Because that's what happened when these guys have all that fight. It's so far gone conclusion.
Mike Tyson works through intense sessions with heavy weights, unleashing powerful combinations while keeping his energy high, refining his defensive reflexes, and showing that his legendary strength still commands the gym.
Yes.
Come on. Yes.
Right back to the body.
You all right, Coach?
Mike, Bienvenido 10 seconds.
Rafael Corderero explains that Mike Tyson embodies the spirit of a true fighter, thriving on competition, captivating audiences, inspiring fans, and bringing unmatched passion every time he steps forward.
But he likes to entertain people. It is what he fights for. He fights for all those people that he can see in the street. The people come to him and say, you are the people's champ. So this is really motivating him to be in the gym from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every single day. We expect the biggest fight of the history. Why? Because we talk about Mike Tyson. We talk about Netflix, live on Netflix, something that never had before. If things like that you just can do.
Mike Tyson takes part in intense sparring sessions, trading heavy shots, pushing his endurance, keeping a steady rhythm, and showcasing sharp ring awareness against determined training partners.
Beautiful combination, Mike.
Your head after that. Shoot!
More rounds.
Now you're good.
You got it, Bill. Oh,
Got a box.
Stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated.
I'm about to more round. You got a box round.
You're done Friday. Saving for Friday.
Huh? You know you can do 10 rounds like that. You know you can. You know you can.
I need boxing. That's my thing. You know, this stuff is scary. That's cool for your head. I need boxing. That's what I got to do. I got to box.
Gene Kilroy praises Mike Tyson's discipline, pointing to his sharp speed, focused preparation, impressive stamina, and unwavering dedication, even at this stage of his career.
I like this setup here, this gym and all. I like the guys he surrounds himself with. Nobody has an angle. The people, when I was with Ali, they couldn't make a bus reservation. They would tell Ali, he a CIA, he undercover FBI guy. Ali said, he's my guy, he does more for me one day than you would do in your whole lifetime. I was close. I was a white man accepted by the Nation of Islam. Jim Brown told me, you don't know how lucky you are. I used to sit with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. To me, he was a great man. Minister Louis Farrakhan, I took him to Mike's house. It was a highlight of his life. But it's to be successful, surround yourself with successful people. But Mike Tyson learned from Casamata. Fear is like fire. What can burn your house down can cook.
Mike Tyson shares that he feels amazing, full of belief in his power, driven by the improvements in his training, truly enjoying the process, and fully welcoming every obstacle that comes his way.
We were excited about you and Floyd. Is that still happening, or is that...
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. You think I'd give that up?
Jeff Mayweather recently offered his perspective on a potential exhibition involving Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr., highlighting why the concept has gained such widespread global interest. He explained that the matchup could benefit both men in unique ways. Tyson still stands as one of the most iconic personalities the sport has ever seen, and audiences are constantly eager to watch him return to the ring. On the other side, Mayweather crafted his legacy through accuracy, defensive mastery, and an unblemished record that continues to capture attention whenever his name is linked to a bout. Jeff emphasized that exhibitions are typically centered on spectacle and honoring legendary journeys, rather than strict competition. In his view, a clash between these two greats would instantly energize fans, spark discussions throughout boxing, and provide each fighter with another unforgettable moment under the spotlight.
Floyd Mayweather taking on Mike Tyson. Crazy thoughts. Yeah, it was announced yesterday, but how surprised are you that this fight's taking place?
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a fight that should happen, being that there's the size difference, and there's also animosity between the two. But you can make money with anybody, so I mean, it's crazy, but they're not selling the size different, they're just selling the names. Well, I mean, the reality is this, that the two seem to not like each other. Makes sense. I'm Floyd Mayweather, you're Mike Tyson. We're two of the biggest names in boxing history ever. Let's fight, let's get paid. The reality of this fight is they're both going to get paid.
So he's kind of ushered in this era of, exhibitions being,
Tony Jeffries recently gave his opinion on the planned exhibition between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson, sharing an honest view of what he thinks is driving the matchup. He openly states that the event is mainly focused on generating money. He makes it clear that this contest has nothing to do with legacy or official records. Since it is an exhibition, the outcome will not impact their professional statistics. He also mentions that the fighters are expected to use bigger gloves and compete in shorter rounds, possibly around 2 minutes each, much like when Tyson went up against Jake Paul. In Jeff's view, all of these changes strongly suggest that the purpose of the event is to bring in huge financial returns, rather than present a true display of competitive boxing.
That's why they're doing it. They're not doing this for their legacy. This is actually an exhibition fight, which means it won't go on their records. They probably will be wearing bigger gloves than 10 ounce, and they'll be doing less rounds. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're doing 2-minute rounds like we're seeing Mike Tyson do with Jake Paul. So because of this, it's just a big big money-making scheme for everyone that's involved. And that being said, when Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, that was the same. But back then, we didn't know what was going to happen with that fight, because it was like, has Mike Tyson still got a little bit to be able to knock out Jake Paul? And we didn't know what to expect, because Mike was putting work in the build-up to that fight, talking about how he's going to destroy Jake Paul. So we kind of believed that. But now, Money Mayweather is doing what he's done throughout his whole career. He's waited for the guy to box and then see what they're like, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll be.
Tony Jeffries draws comparisons to Mike Tyson's previous clash with Jake Paul, pointing out that fans were uncertain what to expect at the time. Tyson had been hyped as capable of knocking Paul out, but the bout exposed limits in his agility and endurance. Jeff sees a similar pattern with Floyd Mayweather Jr., who has often observed opponents carefully before fully committing, much like he did against Manny Pacquiao, choosing his moment strategically to ensure the timing works in his favor. Jeff suggests that Mayweather likely noticed Tyson's weaknesses against Paul and identified a profitable opportunity. In the end, Jeff emphasizes that while he respects Tyson, he understands Mayweather's logic. The bout is financially driven, and Floyd is simply taking advantage of a chance to earn millions while leveraging the spectacle for maximum impact.
Yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd's seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge. But we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm going to get millions of dollars. Well, yeah, I'm up for that. But again, I don't blame Floyd Mayweather for doing this. In boxing, I always say, you know, there's not much money in it for the regular people like me and you if you're a fighter. But for someone like Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, they earned absolutely millions of dollars for like me and you if you're a fighter. So we've got to make as much money as we can while we can and then get out of the sport. But with these two, they're
Jeff Mayweather recently shared his perspective on the upcoming exhibition featuring Mike Tyson, highlighting that despite Tyson's age, his discipline, dedication, and lifestyle choices, avoiding smoking and drinking, still enable him to perform at a high level. He points out that although Tyson is older, he believes the former champion can compete effectively against younger opponents, emphasizing his admiration for Tyson's conditioning and commitment. Jeff also clarifies that the fight is an exhibition, essentially a financial opportunity for both athletes, and he underscores that there is nothing wrong with this. When a fighter builds a legendary name and career like Tyson or Floyd Mayweather Jr., capitalizing on that legacy to earn money is simply a natural part of the sport.
I think that if anybody was to come back, he could come back and be successful. 100%. I mean, I don't think that, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, and his work ethic, that still hasn't left. So, even though he's older, I think that he still can compete with these guys out here today.
Obviously, it sounds like, first things first, it sounds like he's going to be fighting Mike Tyson in the Congo, I heard.
That's an exhibition. So, that's a fight that basically, it's a cash grab for both of them.
You said it's a cash grab. I know he's had.
So.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. If you created a name and you made a name, why not get paid for it?
100%.
Jeff Mayweather also mentions that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s return could be partially influenced by financial disagreements, such as his ongoing issues with Showtime. Though Jeff admits he doesn't know the full details and avoids speculation, he confirms that he does not anticipate being in Mayweather's corner for this exhibition. While he respects both fighters and recognizes the financial motivations behind the bout, he hasn't been asked to assist in their preparation. Overall, Jeff offers a measured viewpoint, showing admiration for Mike Tyson's discipline and dedication, while clearly acknowledging that the primary driver behind these exhibition fights is financial.
Back announcement is just kind of like because I know he's suing Showtime for money he thought he thinks he's owed. Is it just kind of like we need an influx of money, you think?
I don't really know, and I'm not really going to say anything that I don't know. So, that part I'm not going to even talk about. It's just the fact that, to me, I looked at it and I seen the same thing that everybody else seen. So I mean, and I've never talked to him about it, so I can't really give nobody no answers.
Are you going to be in his corner? You think? You think he's going to come to you to help him get ready?
I don't think I'm gonna be in his corner. I mean, I've never really been in his corner. I mean, a long time ago when I first got him signed, yeah, I was in his corner. But other than that, no, I don't think that.
Sean Porter recently shared his thoughts on Mike Tyson's preparation for the bout against Jake Paul and what it could imply if Tyson faces Floyd Mayweather Jr. next. Porter revealed that it took him months to grasp just how little Tyson had actually sparred before that fight, noting that he completed fewer than 5 sparring sessions. This lack of preparation, Porter explains, was evident in Tyson's movement, timing, and overall conditioning during the match. He stresses that these shortcomings had a direct impact on Tyson's performance and would be a critical issue to address before stepping into the ring with Mayweather.
For his preparation to get in the ring with Jake Paul, Mike Tyson did 0 sparring. I would love for someone in his camp or anyone to come to me and say, yeah, he sparred. He had 2 sparring sessions. The dude didn't have 5 sparring sessions. I can guarantee that. How can I guarantee that? The way that he was moving and the kind of frustration and the way his conditioning wasn't there, you could see that it was directly because he did not spar. If he's gonna get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, the thing he needs more than he needed with Jake is timing. The timing just wasn't there in the fight with Jake Paul. If he's going to get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, he's going to have to do some sparring. He's going to have to spar some, really fast.
Sean Porter emphasizes that if Mike Tyson faces Floyd Mayweather Jr., timing will be even more crucial than it was against Jake Paul, and Tyson would need to spar with fast, skilled opponents to regain his sharpness. Porter questions whether Tyson, at his age, can fully summon the physical explosiveness he once had, admitting that despite his respect and admiration for Tyson, he now feels the former champ is all ketchup, lacking the edge that once defined him. He also recognizes the enormous financial incentives of such a fight, noting even he might struggle to refuse such pay. On Mayweather's side, Porter highlights Floyd's lifetime mastery of the tactical cat and mouse style, his speed, and defensive brilliance, making the matchup strategically intriguing. Ultimately, Porter leaves fans wondering how Tyson's raw power and determination will collide with Mayweather's precision and ring intelligence.
And I don't know at what level he's going to take this serious, you know what I mean? I don't know. Mike, I think he's just beyond that age of there's something you can do to muster it up.
Right.
I think he's all ketchup. There's no mustard there anymore. And I love the guy. I love Mike. I just think it's all ketchup now.
Yeah. I've heard that the paychecks here are huge, are massive. Yeah. So
yeah,
I am sure it's hard. No one's ever offered me that kind of money. I'm sure it's hard to turn down.
The other side of that is Floyd Mayweather. What can Floyd do with Mike Tyson? Yeah. Well, Floyd has done the cat and mouse game his entire life, and so he knows how to be fast. He knows how to get in and get out. The thing that I think would be really interesting to see would be to see Mike get a hold of him,
Yeah.
Because I think if Mike were to get a hold of him, Floyd's a professional. He knows how to get out of
Michael Irvin recently shared his reaction to Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s surprising announcement about coming out of retirement following his exhibition with Mike Tyson in April. Irvin admits he was caught off guard, feeling both surprised and intrigued by the news, and notes how rare it is for Mayweather, who retired at the peak of his career, to even consider returning to the ring, even for an exhibition. He also points out that the timing raises questions, especially amid ongoing rumors of potential financial pressures. For Irvin, this adds another dimension of curiosity, wondering whether the decision stems from a genuine love of boxing or practical considerations. He emphasizes that Mayweather has always been highly strategic about his career and public image, suggesting that any comeback would likely be meticulously planned to maximize both attention and financial reward.
Shocked me. Floyd Mayweather Jr. unretiring. He is 48 years old and going back in to fight again. He will announce that he's unretiring right after the exhibition fight he has against Mike Tyson in April. Now, I say when I see this, my mind went everywhere because I'm thinking all of the stuff that I've heard, like allegedly he's having money issues and money troubles. And then I didn't know if to believe that because I don't see how you went through that kind of money. And Floyd, I thought, was a brilliant businessman because he was the one that flipped the game. Remember the Don Kings and all of those promoters? They would come in and make hundreds.
Overall, Michael Irvin combines surprise with careful analysis, highlighting that while fans might be thrilled at the idea of seeing Floyd Mayweather Jr. back in the ring, there's understandable skepticism about why he would come out of retirement now. His commentary encourages audiences to question both the motives behind the decision and the possible consequences of this unexpected return.
Will make 25, 30 million a year, but Don King made hundreds of millions. Floyd Mayweather flipped the script and said, no promoter, I'm not going to pay you or let you take home that kind of money. I'm going to hire you and I'm going to take home all of the promotion money. When I was with Showtime, with my guy over there, they were taking him checks for $150, $160, $175 million because he was getting paid to box, but also paid as the promoter. This, I never thought would happen. I just never thought it would happen. Now him returning to the ring, how does this affect him moving forward? Does he stay 50-0? I don't believe Florida get a loss on.
That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time.